Yeah, I remember that because that's where we met actually. It
Yeah.
was at that mastermind. Yeah, I mean, Facebook, I'm not going to say it's a perfect marketing channel, right?
Right.
Every marketing channel has its problems. However, we do see that Facebook is our highest ROI channel across clients.
Mm-hmm.
Last time we talked, I told you that was true in 2020. Now I'll tell you that was true in 2021 as well.
Yeah.
It's a really strong channel. Now, it's not the most scalable of all marketing channels.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the highest lead quality. That's why people that love Facebook, it's almost like there's PPC junkies. I don't know if you've noticed that. Like people either, like the people that like PPC,
Yeah.
you know that they like PPC because they won't
Right.
ever shut up about it. Facebook doesn't have that cult following like those other channels do
Yeah.
because like the leads aren't just, they're not as quite as high quality as those other channels, so they're not quite as addictive, so to
Right.
speak. But the cost is good.
Yeah.
So if we're looking at it overall, it tends to be the highest ROI channel. I consider it low-hanging fruit in any market. So if we just look at the numbers, and these are kind of round numbers, but they tend to hover pretty close to this. The Facebook cost per lead on average is about 1/3 of a PPC cost per lead.
Yeah.
The lead conversion is about half of a PPC lead conversion.
Yeah.
And the deals tend to be a little bit bigger than PPC deals because they're not quite as competitive.
Right.
Yes, they're less motivated. They're also less competitive. In most markets, the fact that they're less competitive is a bigger factor than the lower motivation, and therefore the deals are bigger. So you add those things together and you say it's 1/3 the cost but half the quality, and maybe the deals are a little bit bigger. That's what tends to make the ROI a little bit better with it. Anybody who's listening to this who has managed PPC leads can probably attest to the point that it's pretty rare that seller is just reached out to you and they saw that whole list of 10 different people to reach out to on Google. That's right. I mean, your ad shows to them and it doesn't show next to someone's ad.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you'll reach them. Your competitor could target them too, but they won't necessarily target them at the same time as you versus PPC, where you're going to have 4 of you just showing up right there in a row, right when someone's looking. And, that encourages people to look around a little bit more. I love PPC too. It's different. I love that direct response aspect. That's the reason that the leads are way better quality. But everybody also likes that.
Yeah.
And because of that, it gets expensive.